Is on.
I'll get that set up. But should I check in first?
Yes, please.
All right. I am a 2.25, and I've been working on a bunch of different things, including the assets and payroll, and also dealing with the recruitment for the CCC board and getting that set up, and also communicating with some potential, external, you know, partners or clients or whatever. So that's good. Check.
Yeah.
And as I said before, I definitely would love to get through this quickly and get focused on the work, because for me the top priority is just getting caught up on all of our work, and there's so many little things that are kind of falling behind.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too. Quickly and then do body. So I'm a three. Be working on the budget, recruitment, budget recruitment, and yeah, that's basically it, I guess. Budget recruitment is last 2 days. All right, yeah, I agree with you. Let's see what we wanna review quickly, and then we can go into the body teamwork sessions. So I put some topics there. So maybe we wanna review. I mean, yesterday it's spent 4 hours. I mean, it was super interesting because I mean, David makes great questions. It was amazing, but without the rhythm and I think it was at one point when he said, "I have two more questions," then all right, let me go. But maybe we can just here decide how we want to address that to make it clear from the beginning. Uh, the issue that was
To
discussed.
address what?
I want to make very clear from the beginning that it's all public. How we should.
Yeah, you see the email that I sent?
Yeah, I saw it. Also, the
Yeah,
answer
so
I
make
didn't
it very
understand
clear.
very well.
I don't know if he's gonna answer, but we'll see.
He did answer, yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, but it's not clear. I didn't understand.
Yeah, I mean, he said he's just not interested, is what he says.
Yeah, what do you
So
mean? What does
obviously
it
they
mean?
just privately. They just function privately and securely, so it's like that's fine for them to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
But it also means that what they're working on is obviously, not necessarily transformational in terms of like they have these big huge visions, but it's a closed system. Right? So I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the way that I see it is that I mean the right collab collaborations partners will fall into place. I mean, if he's interested, we'll see. Then probably Mel will contact him privately if you call him or something. But we will see. For me, it's important that we make clarity on this aspect so that we avoid another 4 hours of not 4 hours because then when David joined was different, but 3 hours of basically I mean nothing. So I mean no, we made some good points. Anyways, so then I wanted
Yeah,
to
I mean,
see.
for me, it's very clear. It's like whoever wants to do private communications can go do that on their own. I don't have to be involved. I don't want to do private communications. Like end of communication. I mean, that's it. That's all it is. You know, it's like if other people don't want to respect my boundaries, that's their problem. You know, not my problem. Like it's you know, there's nothing new. Like Mel knows this. The fact that she didn't explain it to Charles from the beginning is not my problem. You
Yeah,
know,
I
this
mean,
is all done for almost a decade. Like I mean, it's just like it's how I operate. You know, so it's like if there's no reason for something to be private, then why would it be private with for no reason, right?
yeah, to me, it was a 5 minute discussion, right?
Yeah.
So we set the moment that we established that anyone can, if they want, under the SVG client framework, communicate with potential clients privately. That's it. I mean, you communicate with the client. You say if the in order to get Jay involved, everything needs to be public, or you need to be willing to do private paid relationship. Finish of the discussion. I don't.
Or there needs to be some sort of understanding and agreement and reason for why it's private and how long it lasts private and what's going on. You know, just blanket infinite privacy and secretness is just for me it's just against my values and principles in my work. You know, I don't do it. If someone else wants to do it, they can be involved in that. It's not I don't care, you know. But I don't have to be involved in it. It's my right as a
Yeah,
human
yeah, and to me, I don't know why it's the big deal. I mean, from what
being. Move on then.
transpire.
Let's talk about it. Let's
Yeah,
move
I
on to
mean, no, from just to finish, because from what transpired to me is that I mean, kind of Mel wanted to force you to have this conversation with Charles. But I mean,
yeah. Well, I would love it if people brought that up. I mean, basically after you left, it kept going on and on and on. And there was one point where basically it was clear to me that I felt being pushed into something that I didn't feel comfortable with. And I basically flipped out. I mean, I got very emotional and upset and made it clear to them that, you know, if you don't respect me and my identity and how I want to live my life, then I don't want to work with you. I'm done. You know, I want to go to bed. I'm tired. Like, this is not worth it. You know, it's like, I just don't care. Like, if the people do not want to respect space and my being, it's like, Charles can go and he wants to be involved in private groups. I fully support him in doing all of his privacy and secrecy. No problem with that. I don't have to be involved. If someone doesn't want to be involved in public communications, that's perfectly fine. I fully support them in not being involved in public communications. Like, I'm not forcing anyone to do nothing.
yeah, exactly. I mean, I didn't understand why Mel was so pushy. I understood. I mean, I also. I mean, I would have checked out before, but I mean, I said no, I'm gonna stay here because uh, to give Jay support because I was feeling that. But then, I mean, I didn't know. I couldn't imagine that you went back again after I left. Back into them. What's the big deal? I don't see the big deal. I mean, the, I the, to me, it's like saying to a potential client, "Look, if you want to discuss our relationship with Jay, everything needs to be public or in this specific reasons." No, but I mean, to me, it's like a something to be very very proud of, right? Because look, this is who we are. This is how we work. So if you want to get involved at the highest level, uh, that's it. Otherwise, I mean, friends as before, and everybody goes its way, their way. I don't see the big deal, right? So, but I don't know. I'm not worried we will lose clients because of this. I mean, I think we will gain many clients because of this. Yeah. anyways, so then I wanted to review with you a couple of tracking hours since it's the start of the month. I updated Mott and Joyce tracking hours. So I want to see with you if everything's okay quickly.
Yeah, it's all right. I just been estimating my time. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah, I saw you. No, I was saying I updated the Moss and Joyce spreadsheets
Hmm.
with the responsibilities. I don't know, I mean, with more priorities. And I wanted to check check with you on that. If it's everything's okay, if you feel like it. But I think and then I mean, what was important to me was definitely I mean the training for staffing. But I mean, we can do it another when we do work. Maybe it's more beneficial. Then we have the health benefit with Ate. She sent the documentation. Maybe you want to address that quickly. And the other one I wanted to discuss with you important is that the bonus up from payrolls are higher than the budget. So uh, with the reimbursement, we made clarity. Maybe we can make clarity also with the bonus up from payrolls on that.
Well, we have a process for that. You just divide based on the total value available, and then you make the percentage. Otherwise, it just needs to be a proposal to increase the budget that goes to the HR board.
All right. Cool. Cool. So it's proportional. Okay, I think then I'm good with that. And yeah, so these three, I think these three we could spend a little bit of time quickly. Should take very.
So, what do you mean by this clear process? I mean, this is obviously extension from last night. What is the goal? Like clear on website with clients, donors, members, workers, etc. Like, what
Just
is this?
yeah, just to see with you where we can from the beginning of any relationship. I mean, with the recruitment is very clear. Maybe with the potential clients. Just to see what we can improve or update to make it very clear. Obviously, we have uh, a big thing is already established that I mean with potential clients, either Mel or I or whoever can have the initial quick conversation in private and tell them, look, everything's going to be public, but or maybe we want to put it somewhere very clear, maybe in SVG. I don't know. Review that.
Yeah. Okay. So let's. I think for me, it's Let me just create a new line here.
I think the timekeeping is not working.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't set it up.
Ah,
I got
I have.
distracted because we started talking about all these things. But let me just finish this. So the
Yeah.
line for me, the basically it's SVG client in client onboarding process, right? And then for me, basically get clarity on our client relations and intake model. Okay, that's what
Yeah.
I would do. 10
Yeah.
to 15. It shouldn't take very long.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so do you want to just start with that and get that done with, and then do a view up?
Uh, yes. Okay. Let's do that.
All
Agree.
right.
So, topic one. Creating the
Let me
topic.
work on the
Topic one. Yeah. Topic one. Client relation.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
Not even Bob could could make Mel pause a second to take a breath.
Yes, it was pretty rough.
All right. So
Oh, and also it was like 4 hours, no breaks, like no like rest,
nah,
no stretch, nothing. It was
very,
so brutal.
very brutal.
Also, like one of the things I want to prioritize is definitely automating the system so we can deal with those kind of situations.
So I don't know if you want to get the notes from yesterday. I think, I mean, they were very clear.
No, no, I want to talk about something else because I'm sort of over talking about yesterday.
Yeah,
So let me just get this done and then I can talk about all that. I'm pretty excited about it. All right. So basically, the model that I would like to see for us is the same model that we would do for anything else. Like, I feel like where there's really just one category of person within the network, and that is a contributor,
yeah,
right? So everything comes down to contributors, and then there's many different types of contributors. You have, workers, you've got advisors, you've got um, decision makers, you've got
member,
members, you've got
clients as well.
clients, donors, investors, right? So everybody is a contributor. Everybody is automatically an investor, but you just have all these different kind of subcategories
Yeah,
of contributions, right? So for me, the process of onboarding and intaking and basically recruiting, sales, all of it is the same. It's the same process for everyone. Everyone's a contributor. Everyone is considered equal. And I think that's very important in the context, like whether you're donating your
Time
time.
to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Right? So let me make sure I write this down because it's very important, right? So everyone is considered equal, right? So whether you are contributing your time or your money, it's equal, right? Like I don't care about your money. Like you having money in no way makes you more important than, for example, you, Alberto, who are investing your time, right? In fact, in many ways, I think someone investing your time is actually more valuable than someone putting in their money, you know? Because you could have all the money in the world. If no one puts any time in, it's worthless. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, absolutely.
So I think we have a very good recruitment and sales and intake process, and we should just use it, for everything. So
Yeah,
basically, if you just kind of review the model that we have, so the current model, and this is and also you have sponsorship, org support, you've all these things, life support. It's all the same process. So the current model is that the first part, um, let's see, what do we
we
call
have
it?
no, we have stage zero, right, which is like introduction.
No,
Then we have
I just want to do everything in the perspective of the your introduction. Yeah, I think that's good. So yeah, so basically, like you're saying, so zero is introduction, which is basically, information given, etc., etc. Like obviously, this is public. It's websites, right? It's posts, it's ads, right? There's nothing. private or secret about this, right? For introduction and information.
Well, with the clients, I was thinking, right? I mean, the introduction is the client. I mean, we should definitely do the outreach the same way with the Google groups and everything. But I mean, let's say there is a potential client, right? So that's the introduction. Okay, I get a potential client, that immediately I make him come to a public communication option.
Yeah, well,
And
that would
then
be number one. So number one is the communications, which, like you're
sure.
saying, would be a public communication option, right? And number two is the intake form,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think we need a very, very clear and simple professional intake form for
Time
SVP.
to take a break. Please stop. Write down whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
So I think we should just stop and take a break. Why
Yeah,
not?
yeah,
Right.
yeah, absolutely.